Hey everybody, here we are for the last round, the last match. We are going to keep. We are playing second, and let's see if we can pull this out to a 2-1. Oh, we're playing first. Okay, we lost the die roll, but we're playing first. I'll take it. I will take it. So we're going to play at 3. I need to get play at 2 out of my hand. Leads with a forest. What's going on here? Well, let's pass the turn and see what he plays for 2. Forest and a swamp. For 2, he gets... Is it Guildmage? A 2-2. You could activate those abilities, but actually you couldn't because you have to do target a instant or sorcery. So just a 2-2. What do we get for 3? Do we get something better than a 2-2? We get a 3-2. That's not exactly better. Not in a combat situation anyways. Our opponent's 3-drop is going to be Sokenzan Renegade, a 3-3 with Bushido 1. So when it blocks or becomes blocked, it's a 4-4. At the beginning of your upkeep, the player has more cards in his hand than each other player. The player who has the most cards in hand gains control of Sokenzan Renegade. So more cards. Okay, so we're never going to have more cards than one another, so it'll just hang out. Or no, he'll always have more cards than me, because I'll be down to 4, and he'll be at 5. Alright, that's fine. So it's a 3-3. For 4, what do I get? Wrathy Assassin, a 2-2. Black, 1 tap. Destroy target tapped non-black creature. Okay. It's not the best, but okay. I'm going to pass the turn, because that 4-4 is a bit frightening. Virtual 4-4 anyways. Down comes Mishra, Artificer, a Prodigy. 4-4, whenever you cast an artifact spell. So it's 4-4. Alright, 4-4 for 4. Sure thing. He's coming in with his Bushido guy. I'll just take the 3. So, do I kill Bushido guy? I think I do. Means I'm going to have to go for a 2-drop here, but whatever. Maybe it'll be a good Death Toucher. Or a 1-3 flyer. A 1-3 flyer is something. I could still double block and kill Mishra. Go into combat without putting down a creature. Skipping the turn without putting down a creature. Alright, so he knows he needs to get to 8 at least. But alright, so we'll put down a 6-drop and see what we get. We get ourselves Gerard of the Closed Fist. A 6-5 for 6. Alright. In the air for 1. In the air for 1. Taking him all the way down to 23. So he's going to get a 6-drop now. What's he going to get? It's going to be the cat dude. Or he's a 7-drop, isn't he? Commander Greven Ilvek. Sack a creature. So he's going to sack the Guildmage. 7-5 Fear. So it can only be blocked by black and artifact creatures. So we do have 5 power of black creatures to block it. So not too upset about that just yet. Let's drop our 7-drop and see what we get. Amara Tendrils, a 5-7. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to creature tokens you control. Guess what every single creature in this format is? It's a token. Alright, so in with my 6-5, in with my 1-3. Yeah, in with everybody. In with everybody. Alright. So he'll take 7. Or, yeah, 7. He's got a 7/5 that can come through. I'm fine with that if he wants to attack. He can't attack with Mishra. Pretty good. Crowd favorites, a 4/4. Tapper. Okay. But he doesn't have any white, so not a big concern. In with the 7/5. Sure thing. Sure thing. Taking me to 14. Let's see what we get for our magical 8-drop. We get ourselves Hellkite Overlord. Alright. So we're flying in for 8. Come in with the 6/5. We're flying in for 9. It's coming with a Mara as well. And, yeah, one more. So that's not good for him. He's going to 7 guaranteed. Down to 4. He's got Greven, which I can block. And, yeah. He's going to need Hoverguard Sweepers. Platinum Imperium. Something like that. Enters the battlefield. Prevent the next 5 damage that we dealt this turn. Yep. So that does it, I believe. Because the Hellkite has Trample. And I can just pump it up. Yep. So that's game. I assume. Unless I somehow super screw it up. Our opponent is very carefully reading the trigger there. But it's not going to do anything. It doesn't just stay forever. It's just this turn, correct? Yes, this turn. And there we go. Alright, so we got that game. So we sideboard and then see if we can do that again next turn. Mara Tandris. So good in this format. We'll keep, of course. And am I playing first again? No, he decided to take first this time. So we will play on 2. Let's drop our mountain and pass the turn. Leading with mountains this time instead of forests. Interesting. Copying my strategy, perhaps. 2-drop. What's he get? Gatherer of Graces, a 1/2 that will forever be a 1/2. And I'm playing second, so I'm playing on 2. He, as far as my strategy goes, shouldn't have played on 2. All right. We get a Harvest Worm. It's a 3/2. Sack it unless you return a basic land card from your graveyard to your hand. Well, guess what I happen to have and is just perfectly awesome in Momir. Harvest Worm. So bad in all other formats. What's he get? Eidolon of Countless Battles. That thing's gonna get big. That thing's gonna get big. Huh. That is less than ideal. Alright, so we're gonna drop a 3-drop and then attack with the worm. Patchwork Gnomes, 2/1. Alright, so they're gonna die. So yeah, let's come in with the worm, see if he wants to trade right now. I highly doubt it. Yeah, alright, that's fine. That's fine. So Eidolon's going to be a 3/3, so I'll just take the 3, I think. An 0/1 deals 2 damage to target creature or player and doesn't on-tap. Ew. Ew, ew. That's gross. That's super gross. Doesn't attack with the 3/3. Okay. Very interesting. I would have totally attacked with that 3/3. I guess he just wants it to be bigger and bigger and bigger. Heliod's Emissary. So when it attacks, tap something. Cool. I will come in with Harvest Worm once again. Does he want to take another 3? No, he's going to chump block, which is going to make the Eidolon back to a 2/2, which I'm totally fine with. So he can kill the Harvest Worm whenever he wants with Rebecca, Wizard Savant. Storm Surge Kraken, 5/5 hexproof as long as you control your commander. Okay, so just a 5/5 hexproof. Yeah, just a 5/5 hexproof. There's not too much better than that, really. So that got a little bit gross with a 5/5 on the board, I suppose, that I cannot tap down. Golgari Rotworm, a 5/4. Sack a creature, target player loses a life. Eh. So, I don't attack, basically, is the plan. And then he's going to kill Harvest Worm? Yeah, he is. I really want that Eidolon dead. I mean, it's nothing compared to that ooze that we had last week, but it's still good. Glade Gnar, a 4/4. That's going to be a 4/4. Sure thing. No attack sounds good. Let's drop another card. For 6, we're going to walk away with a what? Kavu Mauler, a 4/4. Trample. When it attacks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each other attacking Kavu. So, each other? Each other. So it'll just be a 4/4 for the majority of my time. Yeah, no attacks. We are going to play to the board stall. We are going to play to the board stall. No attacks, no creature drops. Interesting. Well, let's drop a 7-drop, see what we get. Angel of Glory's Rise. So it's a 4/6. Exile all zombies. Then return all humans. I don't think anybody has zombies. This is oh, zombie worm. My zombie worm. Poor zombie worm. Is he gonna kill my gnomes? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Oh, yes, of course he had to skip in order to get to 8. Makes sense. Down comes his 8-drop, and it is... Oh, it's not Steelwind. What's this one do? 6/6. Beginning of your end step, gain 3 life if it's untapped. Otherwise, each opponent loses 3 life. Ew. Ew. Alright, so we need to start getting some beefy 8-drops, like now. Avatar of Will, 5/6. If an opponent has no cards in hand, Avatar Will. It's a 5/6 flyer, is all we're concerned about. So, we could double block and kill the Sphinx at least. But that's about it. That is about it. Our opponent played a land instead of casting a creature. So he's up to 9. I don't even know if I want to do 9 drops. Let's try a 9-drop, see what we get. Usually 8 drops are better. Furnace Dragon, a 5/5 flyer. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand... Nope, so it's just a 5/5 flyer. So, not all that awesome. So he's matching me for 9. His 9-drop is Iona Shield of Imaria. So it's a 7/7 flyer, which is pretty damn good. Pretty darn good. This is going to be a board stall for a while. I guess he could just make the Eidolon bigger and bigger and bigger, eh? Or he's coming in with it now, okay. I'll just double block and kill it. Double block and kill it. He'll kill the Kavu probably, just because it's bigger. I think the Tapper is a bit more valuable. I guess he can still kill the Tapper with him anyways. But we've got our flyers back. And the Eidolon is dead. Hooray. And he gains 3 life. He's going to have so much life by the end of this game. Alright, let's see what 9 does for us again. This time around, we got ourselves Artisan of Kozilek at 10-9 with Annihilator 2. Yeah. Let's grab some of his lands. He drops a 9-drop, and it is Bringer of the Green Dawn. Bringer of the Green Dawn, a 5/5 Bringer. Has Trample. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a 3/3 Beast token creature. Okay, so he's going to have stuff to sack to Annihilator, which isn't ideal. But oh well. We'll get in for Annihilator at least once here. Let's drop another 9-drop. Nullstone Gargoyle, 4/5. Whenever the first non-creature spell of a turn is cast, counter that spell. So Momir doesn't cast them, it just puts them onto the battlefield. So in for 10 and hit him for Annihilator. I assume Gladenar and the Wizard go away. Nope, Wizard and a land. And then is he going to double block with the Gladenar and the Storm Surge dude? Yes, he is. So it was basically Annihilator 4 that I had there. I've had worse. Had worse. And he's back on to 8 drops. This is going to be a long game with that Sphinx. Mind Leech Mass, a 6/6. Trample. When it deals combat damage to a player, you may look at that player's hand, which is going to be empty. If you do, a non-land card. Alright, so nothing really. Let's get ourselves a 9-drop. This time around, we get Spirit of the Night, 6/5 Flying. Trample, Haste, Pro, Black. Spirit of the Night has first strike as long as it's attacking. So it would not get through Iona, unfortunately. That's a shame. Has protection from that Sphinx at least. But I do need Iona to be dead. Really need her to be dead. Alright, he's going to gain 3 more life. Cool. Let's get another 9-drop. I get my own Bringer of the Green Dawn. Wow, this is going to be a long game. I almost feel like I should be pushing towards an Eldrazi Titan or something. Kind of feel like I should consider doing that. Can I always yes that? Always yes. Always yield, always yes. Yes. There we go. Another 9-drop. Oh, it's going to be forever. Forever. Simsig Muck Draggers. That's awful. Pass the turn once again. Ew, Razia. Oh, he's coming in. This seems greedy. This seems really greedy. Alright, well, I'm going to block that because it's got Pro Block. Trade beasts. Eat that beast. 4/5 flyer. Let's block Razia with the 4/5 flyer. Let's kill off Iona with them. Let's kill off his Bringer and take 12, 13, 14, 15. That's a lot. Well, let's block another beast. Let's do that. Let's do that. So he's going to protect the Sphinx, I assume? Can Razia protect herself? Yes, she can. And I guess actually she gets to throw that at another creature, so she could kill my Bringer. She could kill whatever she wants, basically. But that is some thinking. I figure he basically just wanted this game to get cleaned up a little bit. That would be my guess. So let's see what's going to happen here. Alright, so Razia is targeting the Sphinx and the Bringer. So my Bringer's going to die. His Sphinx is going to live. Sure thing. Iona's going to be dead. Stuff happened. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. I mean, he's got a better board state than I do here, but it's still not the worst. Still not the worst. Let's see what we can get for 9. We get our very own Iona. All right. So, a little bit better, I think. A little bit better. I've got the blocker for the Sphinx, although the Sphinx can just keep coming back in. But I guess it dies, doesn't it? Trample guys are a little bit annoying. Colossus of Sardina, 9/9 trample. Doesn't on-tap during your on-tap step. You have to pay to on-tap it. Still, 9/9's pretty darn big. Well, I've got a pro-black guy, so I will totally block there. Totally block. Wait, what is this attack? This doesn't make any sense. He loses everything, and I lose nothing. I mean, I take a damage. That was a weird attack. That was a really weird attack. Gains 3 life, sure thing. He needs to just be attacking with that Sphinx each turn. But I guess I can kill it now anyways. 9 drop, what do we get? Inkwell Leviathan, Island Walk. He doesn't have an island, arg. But it is a 7/11, I guess, which is pretty good. So, I can get in for a free 6, I guess. Yeah, let's get in for a free 6. Maybe I should have gone in for a free 7, I think. It's 1 point more damage. What's he get? Another Colossus of Sardina. Alright. I have a 7/11. That doesn't do anything. But okay. Block with the 7/11. And it doesn't on-tap unless he pays for it. Alright. Let's drop another 9 drop here. It's a long, long, long game. Bringer of the Red Dawn, 5/5. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may untap target creature and gain control of it until end of turn. Sweet, I can grab one of his Colossi. In with my 7/7, and yeah, just in with the 7/7. So I can grab one of his Colossi, attack with it, it'll be tapped. It'll be tapped for him, he'll have to pay to untap it. Pretty good, pretty good. What's he get? Body of Jukai, an 8/5 trample. Sure. That's bad news for him, because that Sphinx is dead. That Sphinx is dead. And I'm going to take that and win. Is that lethal? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 20, 27, 30, 36, 40. Yes, that's lethal. In for lethal. This was a long, grindy game, and I think he may have just given up there, to be honest, with some of those attacks. But, hey, we pulled it out. If Magicon... There we go. We pulled it out. We 2-1'd Momir again. I don't want to say again. I can't remember, actually, how we did last week. But I love Momir. Stuff like that happens, which is just wild. I love this format. I'll do this format as much as I possibly can. I'm not going to do it every Wacky Wednesday, but I'm going to do it for... possibly next Wacky Wednesday as well. We'll have to see. Dragons of Tarkir is getting a little bit old. There's not much left that I really want to do with it. I'm prepping for Grand Prix Montreal in a couple weekends. But yeah, you'll probably see Momir at least one more time before it takes a little bit of a break. But definitely let me know what you think. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, you can find me on Twitter at @TheManaLeek. That's L-E-E-K, like the vegetable, not the card. And you can also find me on Facebook at facebook.com/TheManaLeek. You've already found me here on YouTube. If you like the videos, you should click those little thumbs up icons. That lets me know that you like the videos, the world know that you like the videos, and keeps my videos rising up through the ranks. As well, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, there's a button below each video and one in the outro of each video. That'll keep you up to date on all the latest Wacky Wednesdays, Spiky Saturdays, Crack-a-Pack Tuesdays, Loot Crate unboxings. There's going to be one coming up pretty soon. And well, in a week, or I guess a week and a weekend, Grand Prix Montreal coverage of my own from Grand Prix Montreal mixed in with Magic Origins set review. It's going to be a very, very, very busy weekend for me. But you want to be subscribed to the channel so you see when those videos go up the second that they're up. But as always, if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you all next time.